You ever finish watching a show and just feel it lingering in your brain? Like an echo of something you weren't just quite ready to let go of? For me, that's Scavengers Reign, a stunning, surreal, and deeply emotional animated sci-fi series that, despite its cancellation after one season, in my opinion, deserves a place among the greats. If you're a die-hard Trekkie, or just someone who loves science fiction that challenges and immerses you in its world, skipping this show would be akin to violating Starfleet's Prime Directive. Going just off first impressions, Scavengers Reign might seem like another run-of-the-mill survival story. Stranded humans trying to endure a strange alien world. But the moment you step into its universe, you realize this show is something far more. Planet Vesta isn't just a setting, it's alive. Every frame of animation pulses with movement, detail, and an eerie kind of beauty. Plants react, creatures communicate, and the entire ecosystem feels interconnected in a way that's rarely seen in science fiction today, much less modern animation. The animation itself is hypnotic, drawing you in, making you feel the strangeness of the world in a way that, in my opinion, live action could never fully capture. But the real heart of Scavengers Reign is its characters, each with their own journey, their own struggles, all slowly converging by the end in both ways thrilling and tragic. Let's start with Ursula, whose story is arguably the backbone of the entire show. She and Sam's desperate trek across Vesta highlights both the planet's breathtaking beauty and its constant, quiet dangers. Her journey is what truly showcases the show's world building, letting us experience Vesta's alien wonder firsthand as a mirror to the audience. And then there's Cayman, whose storyline is easily one of the most unsettling and thought-provoking of the whole show. His bond with the creature Hollow, the strange, shifting creature that seems to feed on his inner turmoil, is nothing short of haunting. Perfect example of how Scavengers Reign explores human nature, not just survival, but the darker things we bring with us, even in the farthest reaches of space. Cayman's connection with Hollow deepens. We watch the consequences of his actions ripple outward, further corrupting Vesta's delicate ecosystem with human greed and pain. His journey is twisted, tragic, and absolutely unforgettable. But the character I struggled with the most, I gotta tell you, Ozzy. At first, I found her treatment of Levi, easily my favorite character, frustrating. I have a soft spot for non-human characters, especially AI or robotic companions. Like everyone's favorite Star Trek android, Data. Watching her dismiss Levi's autonomy felt painful and frustrating. But what makes Ozzy's arc so strong is that she does grow. Her development is one of the most satisfying in the show, and by the end, she recognizes Levi as more than just a tool. The moment of understanding between them makes the emotional payoff and all the frustration worth it, even if I was ready to throw down for my boy Levi, probably more than once. And really, that's the brilliance of Scavengers Reign. It doesn't just give you a survival story, it makes you think about humanity, about relationships, about the delicate balance of nature and how we disrupt it, sometimes without even realizing it. These are the same kinds of philosophical questions that Star Trek asks. What does it mean to be human? How do we treat non-human life? Where is the line drawn between survival and destruction? There are even examples of more obvious thematic Trek connections. Deep space exploration, treacherous alien ecosystems, and the consequences of human presence in places we don't necessarily belong. The Scavengers Reign isn't just another sci-fi adventure or a Star Trek wannabe. Far from it, in fact. It's something unique, something haunting, and something that stays with you long after it's over. And while it's frustrating that we won't get to see what was supposed to come next, that doesn't make what we did get any less incredible. Scavengers Reign is a work of art, a testament to how animation can tell deep, philosophical, and visually mesmerizing stories in ways that few other mediums can. If you haven't seen this show yet, do yourself a favor and watch it. Let yourself get lost in the world of Vesta, let its mysteries pull you in, and when you're done, come back here and tell me what part sat with you the longest. If you enjoyed this deep dive and you want more sci-fi recommendations or even more Star Trek content specifically, make sure to like and share this video, as well as follow along or subscribe so you don't miss the next episode of Galactic Echoes. Honestly, there are so many more incredible stories out there just waiting to be explored. So make sure you're following along. Let's keep this conversation going. With that said, until next time, my friends, keep adventuring.